November the 2nd, 2022, a very eventful Wednesday, as President William Ruto has submitted nominees in Parliament, nominees for the different principal secretary positions, and now they're pending approval. And among the notable names right there is Nixon Korir, Belio Kipsang, as well as Jonathan Mweke. That is a story that we are keeping an eye on, and we'll be giving you details in our subsequent bulletins. As well, the power outage in different places from Nairobi to areas at the coast and Mount Kenya as well. Those are some of the trending topics at this time. And we also have stories from the counties. Welcome to the broadcast. I am Nelima, and join me for the next few minutes as I bring you up to date with what's trending. The hashtag is trending news at Lookuptv on Twitter, Lookuptv on Facebook, and Lookuptv on official YouTube channel. And we begin. As the United Nations marks 10 years of war against impunity directed towards journalists, local stakeholders are concerned the efforts directed toward protecting journalists from crimes and mistreatment are far from achieving the desired outcome. They have now called for a multi-sector approach to guarantee journalists' safety, as well as enhance the independence of the media in general.
To commemorate this day of International Day to end impunity for crimes against journalists, I must say that journalists play a great role in our society, and it's only their safety that will guarantee us the future of this country and this world, because when you stop or when
offenders have to be brought to book.
So this year we mark the 10th anniversary of the UN Plan of Action on the Safety of Journalists and the issue of impunity. And this groundbreaking document was adopted to acknowledge the vital work of the journalists. For example, when they report on conflict or crisis, or when they inquire into the working of the powers and investigate corruptions and other form of injustice. And we also acknowledge the risks they face when doing this job.
Hi there, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching us from. My name is Maki Wambogo, Sales Manager of Lookuptv Real Estate, and I'm here at our head office, Absa Towers, located at Reuters Street. Today I'm here to talk about our newest project, that is Great Oasis Gardens, Nanyuki, and it is located only 10 minutes drive from Cedar Mall. And in this project, we have proposed that we will be having a GMC Entertainment Center. This will be a replica of what what we have in Kitengela, GMC Kitengela. We are also proposing a police post, so you are assured that security, once you invest here, security is good. And we are also proposing to have a playing ground. We are also going to have a community ground. So once you invest here, you don't have to worry about the security. The other things, among the things that we are doing, or the things that we have done already in Great Oasis Gardens, we have already done the marking fence, and the roads, the internal roads are already happening. We have started the maraming the road, and we are still in the process of doing the maraming of the internal roads. And we are also sinking a borehole so that we ensure that our investors in Great Oasis Gardens, Nanyuki, will not struggle with water. We are also going to elevate a water tower so that we have a constant supply of water in this project. And we also have a caretaker on site. The caretaker is on site, and he's there 24/7. And then we also have different sizes in this project. We are having 8, we are having quarters, we are having halves, and we are also having acres. One can buy in bulk, you can buy in big chunks, and that is why we are saying in Great Oasis Gardens Nanyuki, we are saying that bigger is better. In this project, what you can invest in, you can invest in private schools, you can also do holiday homes, whereby you can do Airbnb, you can also do holiday homes, and then you start renting, and you can also build houses and sell. You can also do apartments in this area. You can also do supermarkets. You can also build a mall, and then you start renting. There is so much that you can do in this project because it is not controlled development. We are also located along Nanyuki Rumuruti Road, and this road is being proposed to be tarmacked by the government. So coming from Nanyuki, or coming from wherever you be coming from, it will be very easy to access the project because it is touching the Nanyuki Rumuruti Road, which is going to be tarmacked by the government. My number is +254 722 355 107. Do not be left behind. Call that number. I will work with you. If you're in Kenya, give me a call. We go for the site visit. We select the project. We start the payment. If you're in diaspora, send a representative, and I will be delighted to work with you. And as we say here in Optiven, we shine because you make us shine. God bless you. Thank you.
For all your football, F1, and World Cup kits, Carrington Sportswear Hub is your plug for quality, sporty merchandise. Call us on 0703 484 481.
Hapa kazi tu inaendelea kuwasaka na kuwatambua wale ambao wanafanya kazi extraordinary na zile kazi za kujituma.
Biashara yote unaambiangwa, as long as you have a plan, you can do it. Our service is about kufurahisha the customer.
Mpenzi mtazamaji, hii ni hapa kazi tu.
Vera Beauty and Fashion College is focused on being the leading technical and vocational training institute in the region. Our team possesses in-depth knowledge and extensive experience in the industry, offering thorough training in cosmetology, hairdressing, interior design, creative arts, training of trainers, nail technology, and fashion design. With branches in Nairobi, Thika, Meru, Eldoret, and now in Mombasa, our courses ensure that learners are completely equipped with knowledge, competency, and employability skills. Enroll today to be a part of a center of excellence.
Welcome back to Trending News, and our apologies for that hitch, but we continue nevertheless. Embu Governor Cecily Mberere has urged the Embu County Assembly to provide objective monitoring so that she may fulfill her commitments to the Embu residents. Mberere spoke during the swearing-in of County Executive Committee members who were approved by the Assembly, noting that she will treat any advice from the Assembly with utmost seriousness.
I'm glad we have been able to assemble the team, and I'm optimistic that this team will work overdrive to ensure that we deliver on our agenda within the set timeframes. The key interest of my administration is to revitalize the economy of Embu, improve the health sector, end the suffering of our people, create opportunities for our youth, women, and persons living with disability, improve the agricultural sector, trade, tourism, and establish worthy partnerships. I want to assure the County Assembly that the relationship between our office, that is myself, the Deputy Governor, the CECs, and the Chief Officers who shall soon be sending their names to you, we want to have a good working relationship.
The members that will sworn urge you not to let the governor down. The governor and the people and the country at large is leading.
And we move down to the coast. And efforts to bring the COVID-19 vaccination numbers up. Kilifi County is one of the counties that has been selected to benefit from the launch of mass vaccination. Leaders from the county have partnered with Kenya Red Cross and the Africa Center for Disease Control, aiming to increase the number of vaccinated people in the area.
Look around you. What we came to do here today is to, to mark another milestone in the implementation of the SLL here in Kenya. The SLL project revolves around a lot of pillars, and then it's very, very ambitious in that it aims to vaccinate 70% of the eligible population, both at national level and at the continental level.
We are here today with one principal message to the community: pata chanjo, ukae chonjo. Because as we know, the vaccine is the one savior that we have today that will ensure we protect our communities, we protect our families, we protect each other generally. When everyone is vaccinated, then our community is generally safe.
To increase that number, because you realize that 1,200, it's only 120 community health units. And we have 234 community health units that are supposed to be functional in Kilifi, for example. And therefore, we need to enhance, or rather to increase the trainings for CHVs so that they are able to get in touch with their household members. And by that, we are going to increase or increase the number, the percentage that we are talking about.
And still at the coast, the number of people in Kilifi County suffering from mental illnesses is rising at an alarming rate. This is according to a study conducted by the Health Rights Advocacy Forum, HERAF. The health experts attributed drug abuse as the main cause of poor parenting and the current high cost of living, each playing a role.
Kulingana na takwimu zile tuko nazo hapa Kilifi, ugonjwa wa akili umeanza kupanda. Hasa tunaona kwa watu wa Mindu H, na kuko na wagonjwa ambao wanakuwa due to drug abuse. Kuko na wengine na schizophrenia. Tuko na wengine wako na maniac depressive disorders. Na pia tuko na pediatric mental health conditions ambao zimeanza kuonekana tangu tuwe na ugonjwa wa COVID.
Jambo la kwanza ambalo limechangia kuongezeka katika hivi visa vya mental health diseases ni malezi. Malezi hapa Kilifi yamekuwa duni sana. Wazazi wengi wametelekeza ulezi. Na hao nao hatuwezi tukawalaumu sana, maana sasa hali ya uchumi imekuwa ngumu zaidi. Lingine sasa ni kuruhusiwa kwa madawa ya kulevya. Laiti kama madawa ya kulevya hayangekuwa yameruhusiwa, basi hili swala lingekuwa ni rahisi sana kulidhibiti.
Tumekataa kukubali mgonjwa wa afya kiakili. Jambo la kwanza ni kwamba umma na jamii kwa ujumla ipate kukubali kwamba gonjwa la afya kiakili iko na lazima tufanye nini? Lazima tuilitilie mkazo, tushikane mikono kama jamii ya Kilifi kuweza kuhakikisha kwamba tumeweza kufanya nini? Tumeweza kuweza kurekebisha kile ambacho kinatokea. Jambo la pili ni kwamba huyu mzazi atakapoona dalili zozote tangia mtoto akiwa mgonjwa katika kiwango kidogo, jamii amkimbize hospitali. Usiache mtoto umekaa naye mwaka mmoja, mwaka wa pili, mwaka wa tatu, mwaka wa tano ndio amleta kwa daktari. Wajua mambo maji yatakuwa shazidi unga. Jamii washikadau, serikali kuu na serikali ya jimbo, jamii tafuteni hawa ambao wanaendesha hili tatizo ama uuzaji wa madawa kulevya, iwe mvunguni mwa kitanda, iwe wapi, ili watoto wetu wafanye nini? Waweze kuwa watu wa maana na watu wa kueleweka katika jamii.
After a section of land set aside for public utility was allegedly grabbed by influential traders, the farmers from Karati have accused some senior government officers of colluding with the traders and are now calling on the government to intervene.
Public wakati sinagaiwa, lazima kulikuwa kuna wachwa sehemu za kuwekwa maderi, shule na kila kitu. Vile watu wa kampuni wakitaka kufanya kitu hawataingia kwa mashamba ya watu. Watachukua land commission, hiyo land ya public wafanyie kile wanataka. Sasa hii area iliwachwa ikiwa kutoka pale mpaka hapa. Lakini kuna AIC walikuwa wamenyakua, wakajiwekea green card ka sehemu kadogo. Ila walikuwa wanataka kuiba. Hiyo ingine ikabaki katikati. Sasa hiyo ilibaki katikati, ndio hii imeibiwa kwa sababu wanafuata ile green card ilikuwa imeibiwa. Sasa wakaona hii haina pahali imesimama.
Wakati tulijulishiwa hiyo shamba na kanisa lenyewe na likajizuru, kukapatikana mtu mwingine anaitwa Kamau Wang'ang'a. Huyu wakageuza documents katika ofisi la land. Tukagundua tena. Kutoka hapo tukaenda kwa mkubwa wa land. Akafutilia hiyo mambo bali.
Now, business people at Ngong Market in Kajira County have expressed their anger towards the leaders due to the lack of electricity in the market for a long time. The traders have called on the Kajira County government to intervene. This happens as some parts of Kenya continue to face blackouts.
Tuko na shida moja ambayo tunapitia hapa ya ukosefu wa stima. Stima ilikatwa siku ya Ijumaa na tunaambiwa ni bill ya Kenya Power ndio ilifanya wakate stima. Na sisi tunalipa ushuru every day. Tunalipa 30 bob ila kibanda. Na ukizunguka hii soko ina vibanda zaidi ya 2,000. Sasa ile pesa tunalipa 30 shillings. Tunashindwa inafanya kazi gani kama stima hatulipiwi na county.
Naitwa Julia Karaja. Ile kazi nafanyaga hapa, nafanya kazi ya typing, printing, lamination na kazi ya maagent. Sasa nilikuwa naomba serikali ituwekee sola. Juu sasa hii mashini zikizima, mimi nabidigi niende home.
Mimi nimekuja hii soko kununua hata sioni vitu pali ziko. Ile ngiza iko hii soko ya Ngong. Hata mtu aoni vile atanunua. Hata leo nimekuta wameakisha hata kando. Hiyo kando ndio ninaangalia ndio ninunue.
Right, and level 4 hospitals in Kakamega County have received donations aimed at facilitating a breastfeeding corner within the health facilities that will reduce absenteeism of mothers from working within the hospital and also facilitate bonding between the mothers and their young ones.
Kila level 4 hospital imepata cots 2 na viti 2 za wakina mama kunyonyesha. Na hii ninahimiza ile kitu tunaita natural care. Hii care that is given kuanzia conception mpaka mtoto azaliwe, the first 1000 days zenye tunajua ni za muhimu. Mtoto anatakiwa awe karibu na mama kwa ajili ya joto, kwa ajili ya upendo, kwa ajili ya bonding, kwa ajili ya feeding.
Donation that we have here will really go a long way in ensuring that our care workers can afford to breastfeed our baby, exclusively breastfeed our babies for the first 6 months of life and even beyond. And because it will not interfere with their work, they will continue on working and breastfeeding the babies.
This initiative is also going to improve in terms of our healthcare workers who used to have cases of absenteeism due to breastfeeding, as we always insist that our babies need to breastfeed at least for 6 months, yet we know that the government only allows 3 months maternity leave. So you see our babies used to breastfeed for 3 and not for 6 months, and this has actually affected the health of our babies and generally the health of the county as a whole.
And that's all we had for you right here on Trending News. But just to bring you up to speed with stories that we are following up for you. Remember, President William Ruto has sent names of nominees for the different principal secretary positions. He sent that to Parliament pending approval by the members of the National Assembly. And of course, we'll be giving you a detailed coverage of who has been mentioned. And just top among the notable names right there being former Langata Member of Parliament Nixon Korir, as well as a former Nairobi Deputy Governor Jonathan Mweke, Belio Kipsang, as well as a list of other politicians as well. That is a story that we'll be bringing you in detail at 6:30 and at 8 p.m. And as well, other stories that we are following up for you in Parliament and the National Assembly, the CDF debate that was declared illegal by the High Court. And of course, that is a conversation that is in Parliament right now, and we'll be bringing you up to speed at 6:30, Lookuptv, and at 8 p.m, Lookup News. I'm Nelima. I appreciate you for watching. Do have yourselves a pleasant afternoon.